Thank you for coming back to part 9 of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings playthrough, conducted by myself, Eincrou, and we're doing this all in stereoscopic 3D because that's how I choose to play my games, and that's how I'm going to be uploading my games to the YouTubes. Now you can see a very odd situation here. Sometimes things like this happen when I tab out of the game and then tab back in, and like strange things happen. So what you're looking at right now is Geralt is here with his hands splayed out. For some reason his swords are on his front rather than his back, and he's kind of missing a face. And if you look back behind Geralt, you can see 2 guards and a hobo in the same position, the T position, which is, I believe, in when developers of games create their character models, the T is just the standard position that they created, and then it's animated from there. So this is, and their weapons are on the front too. It's very odd, but so let's unpause the game and see if this goes back to normal. Okay, yeah, there we go. Wow. So I actually didn't synchronize this video to my voiceover because I wanted to capture that for you. So let me just do the sync check real quick. Going down to save. Going up. There we go. So I should be able to synchronize the video with the audio. And I'm getting only 25 frames per second right now. Unfortunate, but that is just how this game records. It isn't terribly noticeable on the YouTube video, but obviously it's less than ideal. So I want to go into the pub and do some side quests. This is going to be mostly side quests this episode, I think. Dagfinn. Yeah, I don't need to talk to him.
I hired a Witcher to put things straight here. Good day.
Yeah,
Hey!
out of my way. Okay, so actually that's telling me to talk to Sheila, Sheila is up above in the whorehouse area. But what I want to do is this quest for arm wrestling. Bring it on. Yeah. Oh. No, he's in Lobenden. Well, who can I talk to maybe start the gambling quest? These guys are all arm wrestlers. I defeated them all. That was before I started recording this Let's Play. But, yeah, so I guess I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I can start the gambling circuit, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go back into Lobenden and hopefully defeat this guy. Oh, not that way. Bartholomew Bargy. Bartholomew Bargy.
This climate change, it's the fault of the sorcerers.
Yeah. It's just some rain, dude. Don't worry about it. I really wish I could play this game with more stereoscopic depth. Meaning that I wish I could essentially separate the cameras, the 2 virtual cameras that are viewing this world, and then sending the images directly to my left eye and my right eye, respectively. I wish I could increase the distance, that way I could get a more impactful stereoscopic experience. I will put it up to 50% depth right here. There you go. I'd probably reduce the convergence if I was playing this high. Reduce the convergence a bit. I don't know, but I think this looks really awesome like this. There's so far deep into the screen I can see probably, if I were to like measure the distance between the front of my screen and how far back I can see in the real world, it would actually go, looks like it's beyond my back wall. So we're talking like 3.5 feet, 4 feet deep, and that's at 24 inches on my monitor size. It's going to be deeper for higher size monitors, but yeah, I'm just going to play it like this, so it should be comfortable to watch on a variety of screen sizes. And this is why 3D cinema, like you go to the movie, Avatar, The Hobbit in 3D, any 3D movie, the depth is extremely low. And that's because they have to be viewable on a variety of screen sizes, from a variety of distances from the screen. And they got to make a one-size-fits-all stereoscopic experience. And that does not work with stereoscopic 3D. You really need to be able to tune the stereoscopic effect.
This is not the best time.
I'll come back later.
Okay. You got to be able to tune the stereoscopic effect to, or the stereoscopic illusion. Chris of S3D, Stereo 3D Productions would kill me for saying it's an effect, but yeah. The illusion needs to be fine-tuned for the specific viewing situation, which is a weakness of 3D to be sure, compared to monoscopic. But once you get it right, it's obviously better.
This is not the best time.
I'll come back.
Okay.
This is not...
So I'm going to just meditate here. I'm going to wait until dawn. There we go. Rise and shine, motherfucker.
This is not the...
I'll come.
Still not up yet. So I'm going to wait. Wait till about 8 a.m. Should be up by then, right?
Oi!
Yep.
I can't see!
What do you want?
I heard you're the local arm wrestling
Okay.
champ.
You bet I am.
I'd like to change that.
Many tried and walked away with shit in their britches. You want to go?
Do I ever?
You bet I do.
All right, come with me. Let's do it now. I'll be tied up later.
All right.
We gotta do it outside? You got a table right here. You can push off these bowls. But that's not how he wants to do it. Or maybe he wants to do it somewhere where he can get an audience.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, oh, we got a nice setup right here. Cool. So, I'm just gonna do a quick save.
Ready?
In case he breaks my arm and I'm fucked over for the rest of the game because I can't use my swords. Not how it works, but you know what I mean. Fuck it. Go big or go home. And that actually is a lot of money. Shit. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. It's really hard to control this circle thing because it's like, oh shit. It's like jumping around. It's not actually, I think it's actually easier to do if you use, no, you can't use the arrow keys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Made 100 orange on that.
Strong as an ox. Here are your orange. Once we had a company of Adam Pangrat's mercenaries here. I'm the strongest here, so I took on a due. But that lad's got superhuman strength. He beat me like a child. If you ever see him, tell him Bart Bargy drinks to his health.
All right.
Okay. Got 20 XP for doing all that. Kidding me?
Back to the depths, monster. Sleep. Leave us alone.
Shut it. I'll hear you.
We could actually see the docks of Flotsam from here. Awesome.
Greetings.
I wonder if this really is one big map. And it just, like the loading screen just, I don't know how it works.
What's
Oops.
the hurry?
Sorry.
Not a very nice day. Not a very nice day.
Alright, let's continue. So what quest do I want to work on? Oops, wrong button. Claws of Madness. Yep. Not looking forward to doing that one. Dragon Cocoons. Still need to find Milena. Is there any indication? Witcher escaped with his life. Leaving the ambush site, he wondered where to look for Milena. He had a few things to tell. Yeah. I wonder, eh? Geralt found a key. Picking it up, he instinctively looked around for a lock that it might open. The key the Witcher found on the corpse matched a rusty chest nearby. In it, Geralt found the journal of Petra Shealay's captain, and a copy thereof packed for shipment to the University of Oxenfurt. Our hero concluded that the captain had intended to provide a report of his journey, but failed to dispatch the manuscript for unknown reasons. The Witcher decided to do him that small favor using the royal mail that all Temerian officials could access. And who was, by the king's will, the ranking official in Flotsam? The answer to this question was simple. So let's go do that. I know exactly where to do that. Actually, I don't think I can get there at night. Yes, I mean, I don't think I can get there during day. I could, of course, just wait. So, whatever, yeah, I'll just wait. This is going to be kind of the side quest episode, and then hopefully by next episode I'll be ready to take on the Karen. I wanted to get one more level.
That's the spirit.
I'm like 80% through this level. Cedric. Get back into Flotsam. Yesterday I started a new Let's Play series. Dishonored, the Knife of Dunwall. That Let's Play, unlike this one, I'm certain I will play to completion.
So how's it going, dear?
But I have played like 4 hours of this already, or uploaded 4 hours. Where am I going? It's this way, I think.
Was it worth it?
So I've played quite a bit of The Witcher 2 so far.
Here comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree?
No, I don't know. Should we just walk up and ask him like that?
Take a good look at him. He'd be ideal.
Okay, so they want to do something with me.
Ha! Greetings. A word, if you will.
You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you generously.
In a year?
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
Sure,
Why not?
I don't know.
Splendid!
Excellent.
Now, if you could also keep a journal of the
Oh, that's
experiment.
asking too much.
Don't
Me do
overdo
work?
it.
Are you kidding me? So in a year, I gotta go back to Vizima. See if there's anything I can buy.
So how can we help?
I could try rolling some dice. Maybe he will help me start the dice quest. But first, let's trade. Runes for weapons. Jagged blade, that's pretty good. Bleeding, poison. And I don't have enough Endrega teeth right now, but I got some Endrega I need to be killing, so... I do have the other materials. Robust cutlass. 14 to 21, bleeding and poison. Requires 4 timber. And pretty much all my iron. I lost my iron, unfortunately, because I had to drop it. But it happens. Can't keep everything. Temerian steel sword. That's shit. So I'm not going to deal with that. Of course, buy some iron. 20 each. Silver ores, 45 each. I think I have 2 right now. So... Is there a better Witcher steel... silver sword I can get? No. These are all just standard steel swords. So yeah, I'm not going to do anything with this.
So
let's roll some dice with them. No! Okay. Just bet it all. Okay, let's see what I've got. This is dice poker, so you want to get matches. Got 3 of a kind, that's pretty decent. Reroll these. See, what does he have? He has 2 of a kind. Or he's got 2, 3, 5... Yeah, so he's got 2 of a kind. I've got 3. Oh, he just gave up. Okay. Guess he figured he couldn't beat me. You know what? Let me see if I can reduce my weight.
Sure.
By selling some stuff. This is really boring, so I'm going to speed it up. Alchemical ingredient. I got stuff I don't really want to be selling. Anchor hearts. Timber. I had so much timber, but I had to throw it away. Well, I didn't have to throw it away, I had to drop it. And then the game decided it would throw it away for me. So let's sell a bunch of this. I want to get down below 200 weight. That's my goal right now. Things, if I've got this much iron, I should probably make something with it. So, oops. No. Farewell. No. I want to see what the damage is. 19 to 24, 10% bleeding. Can I make something better? Do you have anything better? 19 to 25 is better, and bleeding and poison. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. 14 to 21. It's got plus poison, which makes it better, I think, but I'd rather not. I'd rather go with a jagged blade, I think. I think that's pretty awesome. It's going to cost me 339 to purchase this pattern. I also need some Drega teeth. Can I buy in Drega teeth from this dude? No, cannot. So I'm going to have to go out and work on that Drega killing quest. Find the chest used by the Royal Mail. Yeah. I think it's over in this direction. No, it's not. Shit, I don't remember where Laredo's residence is. Oh, it's over here. Alright. Lovely looking town. Just wish I could see you rendered at 30 FPS rather than like 22 or whatever it is. I turned off my Fraps counter, but I didn't turn it off. I just hit it because it really irritates me to see a low frame rate. Or here's Laredo. Do you have anything to say?
For me, Witcher?
I guess you're finding it hard to get rid of Yorvith.
He's stubborn, it's true, but he's met his match. And I'm not about to leave Flotsam to the same fate as the other towns and villages the Scoia'tael have burnt to the ground. The citizens of Flotsam owe the elves nothing. They built their homes and workshops with their own hands in the wilderness, not on the ruins of an elven town. If need be, we'll remind the Long-Ears where they belong.
Okay, some garrison.
You've got a heap of soldiers for such a small trading post.
Bandits swarm to trading routes like flies to shit. Only troops can guarantee some order here. We're the last Temerian outpost in this area, and we'll not give in to a bunch of elves.
Okay. So I need to go up into his room, and then I can find the,
You found me.
post.
Splendid. I dug through
Who
my
is this?
coffers and happened on something you could find. I don't need it.
Oops,
but a
didn't mean that.
monster slayer just might.
Thanks.
He gave me red haze, which I think is a bomb. Thank you. Why don't I remember this guy?
Witcher.
Matthias Tomb.
Honey bunny.
A hero, eh?
And also, in the last 2 parts, that sharpening filter that the game comes with got reapplied. And that happened because I reinstalled Windows last week. Oh, it's locked. Huh. Can I go in here? No, it's just straight up locked. So I can't get in there just yet. Do that later. Now, as I was saying, I reinstalled Windows and I didn't directly copy over my saved configuration files for The Witcher, so it recreated the default configuration files which have that option enabled. So I disabled it and now everything looks a lot better without that over exaggerated sharpening filter. So let's see what I want to deal with next. Elena, I don't know where she is. So I think I'll just go out to the wilderness and actually let's go this way. Closer. And I will just try and do the Andrega quest and also the Necker quest. I need to get some Necker claws or Necker Andrega teeth, whatever it was, so I can make that sword. Anything around here to loot? Place of power. I think that's sign intensity. That particular place of power. There's another one. Oh, that's actually a trap, I think. Oh, shoot! Yeah, pull out your sword, you idiot. Necker warrior. Oh, come on. The dodge should not dodge when the actual sword model is actually through his body. That's BS. Thank you. Got 2 Necker teeth. I think that's what I need. Teeth. Greater saliva. Trap came in handy there. Not too bad. Let me see. Necker. Or Andrega teeth. Or Andrega. Yeah, Andrega teeth. Need 7 more of those. So let's try and figure out. Oh, there's a place of power. Full Spain. Let's try and figure out. Ooh. Figure out where I can complete. Oh my gosh. I'm getting owned by these traps. They do no damage, but still. What was that? Oh, just the traps. So I need to figure out where I can kill the Andrega cocoons. There's another Andrega. Excellent. Need you for your teeth. Come on, how do you kill an Andrega and not get any teeth out of it? Ridiculous. Also, another thing I want to do is see if I can increase the gamma. Brightness and gamma. Gamma should be okay because this game is actually very dark. And I'd rather not have to use the curves to increase the brightness for every episode. Makes the encode take longer. Adds at least 15 minutes to it. So let's check out the map. I want to go about this semi-methodical. So I'm going to go through the left side. I can climb up here. There's a cave. Some leather. Orange. Cloth. Byronia. Okay. This is a cool little find. Nothing hugely valuable, but that's okay. It was nice to be able to discover it. Nice that there are things to find in The Witcher 2. So, I guess on that topic, on that note, I can discuss. Oh, oops! I saw it, but I didn't click fast enough to disarm it. I've mentioned a Let's Player that I've watched named Marvozier. There aren't too many people that I regularly watch play games in Let's Play format, but he's one of the ones I've been watching for about a year now. Some Andrega cocoons, but they're already split. I started watching him when he had like 3,000 subscribers, and if even that, it might have even been less than 3,000. That's the way to this guy who wants me to go kill ghosts. But now he's up to like 17,000 subscribers, so his channel's done very well. He doesn't get nearly that many views per video, but he does various different games, and I guess people subscribe to see their favorite game get played. He plays Civilization, he plays XCOM. I found him because of his FTL, Faster Than Light Let's Play. That was how I discovered him. And recently he's been playing a lot of Might and Magic 10, which is an RPG in the style... I don't want the gauntlets, but I'll take the orange. Actually, I might as well pick them up. I might be able to carry them. It's an RPG in the style of very classic old games with basic graphics that couldn't render fully 3D worlds like this. It's a first-person game where you move block by block by block. There's no smooth movement, and it's a very odd system of moving, but it's very old school and it's cool. Another game came out similar to it last year called Legend of Grimrock. That's what it was called. Just do a quick save here, just so I don't have to replay it in case I die. Legend of Grimrock is a game in the same style as Might and Magic 10 Legacy, except Might and Magic 10 has more of a story to it. It's got towns, it's got NPCs you can talk to, it's got side quest storylines, all kinds of cool stuff like that. But the way Marbozier plays this RPG is not the way you've seen me play this RPG, where I just kind of have a relaxed play of the game and enjoy myself. This guy is like frantic in his playthrough. He doesn't read any of the dialogue. He doesn't care about any of the stories going on. It's just pure gameplay, which is really a shame because the game's gameplay is incredibly repetitive, incredibly tedious. But he doesn't. But that's fine if you are able to enjoy the full breadth and scope of what the game has to offer. But this guy doesn't. He skips through all the dialogue. And the perfect summation of how he treats this RPG is oftentimes when he's talking to someone, and usually it's a quest giver because he's forced to talk to the quest givers, he says blah 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 blah. That right there perfectly sums up his approach to playing an RPG, a role-playing game. Blah 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 to NPC dialogue. He doesn't listen to it. He doesn't. Well, there's no voiceover, voice recordings. It's all text, but he doesn't read it. He doesn't care about the experience of the world. He doesn't care about the NPCs within it. He doesn't give a shit about any of that. He's just all about the repetitive ass gameplay, turn-paced gameplay. It's a shame. It's a real shame, and it's irritating for me to watch him play the game like that. And I actually made a comment a while, like a few days ago, like a week ago. There's a place of power. It's already expended. I made a comment to him, and I didn't couch it in terms of the RPG aspect that he was missing out on, but in terms of the mistakes he was making, because he was playing so quickly and so carelessly that he wasn't reading tooltips, wasn't fully understanding how the game actually works. And you know what? If you're going to skip all the RPG factor that this game has, at least... Oh, the trap hurt me. At least make sure you're doing the gameplay correctly. And so I left a comment saying, like, I would love... Oh my god, these guys are actually causing me a big problem here. Alright, I actually took way too much damage there because I wasn't paying attention to the fight. I thought it was just a couple of neckers. And I'd kill them real quick. Shit! That's a lot of necker warriors, and they dodge your shit, they swarm you. You gotta be careful. Are you serious? Fire gets blocked by frickin' plants? What kind of a fire spell is that? Okay, that one hit. But yeah, I gotta regenerate some health. So let's see. Oh yeah, I can be using my daggers to help out a bit. Okay, they've been aggroed again, somehow. Look at that. Look how far away he is. Are you serious? Unusable item. Oh, that's right, I didn't learn how to throw. I'm fatigued. Why am I fully fatigued? I should have had at least 1 point. What the hell? I tried to like click the trap and instead he does this. Okay, I just need to run this off. And meditate so I can restore health. So I left a comment on Marbozier's video saying, just saying, I'd be okay with you slowing down a bit. I didn't know if he was doing it because he wanted to keep up the pace and he didn't want to bore people with like RPG-ness and reading stuff and getting immersed in the world, or if he really wanted to play like that. And he responded with a really long reply and with a 10-minute video. Now, I didn't actually read his reply or watch the video because I don't want to have a debate with the guy, because the guy, I've like got engaged in discussions with him before, and he doesn't debate too well. He's the nicest asshole you've ever met, is how I would describe it. He never gets nasty overtly, but he does get condescending when he can't defeat you with his arguments. So I didn't want to get into a debate with him. I just wanted to make my point, and that was it. So I deliberately didn't read because, see, the thing is, when I read people's responses to my arguments, I always think of awesome replies that just crush whatever they say. And I realize I'm not playing the game here, but I want to finish talking about this in this part. This part needs to end, and I want to make sure I finish talking about this right now. So I did not read his reply because I would be probably too intent on getting into it with him and countering his points and stuff like that. So I have to control myself and not read the reply if I want to ensure that I don't reply. And that's just a standalone comment, sharing my view. I think he needs to slow down. He didn't actually slow down, but I do think he started reading the tooltips more carefully, so that's good. That's really all I was asking for. He's not playing the game RPG-like, and I didn't include that aspect. All that I talked about, the RPG factors of story and characters, I didn't mention any of that at all because maybe he truly isn't interested in all of that. So I wanted to keep it simply down to the gameplay mechanics, which seemed to be what he was aiming to get out of his Might and Magic 10 experience. But me, when I play games, I play relaxed. I try to play at a high level, play well. Can be kind of hard to do while doing commentary, but I try to play properly, but also experience the game and get myself immersed. When I'm playing in 3D and I can see the game like this, I definitely want to take in the experience. I want to take it slow, at a steady pace, and really enjoy myself. That's what I do these Let's Plays for. I don't have 17,000 subscribers. I barely even have 17 subscribers. And I don't even have 17 people watching this fucking series. So I'm playing this for myself and hopefully sharing it with some people who might enjoy the way I play RPGs. And then hopefully who are able to enjoy watching people play games in stereoscopic 3D. So that is what I'm working on with this Let's Play, just enjoying myself. And I guess that's what Marbozier is doing, just enjoying himself, powering through a game and not taking in any of the sights, the sounds, the smells. It's a shame, in my opinion, but not everybody, not everyone's the same. So with that, I'm going to conclude Part 9 of The Witcher 2, Eincrou Plays in stereoscopic 3D. Thank you for listening to me babble. Thank you for sticking through this very uneventful episode. If you are watching this. I don't actually know if anyone is watching this series, watching all the parts and all that, but if you are, you know, leave a comment. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. So I'll see all of you in part 10 of Eincrou Plays The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings in stereoscopic 3D. Oh, and check out my Dishonored Let's Play too if you're interested in stealth action games. Alright, so see you.